I went to Kosovo I was gone for 5 days, and 2 full days were for traveling. We were on 6 planes in those 2 days, so lots of planes, and we were there for, I think I just said that, 2.5 days. There's a 9-hour time difference. And so everything was pretty rushed. We played 2 shows on 2 different bases, and I've got some pictures. This is one of the first views we had of Kosovo outside of the airport. You can still see the airport in the distance, but we're in a van here. And we didn't see very much outside of the bases, but this is pretty much the general vibe of what we did see. Open fields, trash in fields, skinny cows, and houses with no doors or windows occasionally. Very poor. And this is just another picture of countryside. These are some of the soldiers that we talked with on one of our nights there on the first base. It's an American base, but there are soldiers from various countries there. And so we have some that represented here, mostly, well, all except for one are US soldiers. The one in the very middle is a German soldier who's my age. He's 22, and his name is Mike, and he's a believer. And he was so excited that we were there. He said that he didn't ever think that a church band would come and play. And so he knew all the songs that we did, and after our show he came up and started jamming with us on some worship songs. And that's Mike. And also in the front, second from the right, that's Billy, and he's also a believer. And I knew that even before he confirmed it. There was just something in his presence that was so peaceful, and he was really a blessing to us. He showed us around the base, showed us the Black Hawks, and apparently in Kosovo there's the church where Mother Teresa got her calling. He wanted to show us the church, but we couldn't get off base to see it. This is the second city that we played in, Film City, where everybody has a satellite dish. Apparently a lot of films are made here, and this is where the NATO base was that we played on. It was a very small room. Oh, I forgot to say, the first concert we did, we had about 20 to 30 people there, and the second one we had a handful, maybe 5 people. And realizing this, because we didn't know what to expect going in, we were told that the soldiers are very bored because there's no longer war happening. They're just pretty much maintaining the peace and running the show. But we were under the impression that there would be tons and tons of soldiers, which was not the case, which actually proved to be one of the biggest lessons for us on the trip. We reminded ourselves that although we look for God to do these huge things and kind of rock the world, and we had prepared for months and flown for 48 hours, there was this small turnout, and it would have been disappointing if we didn't keep in mind that God works in these kind of, I don't know, he works in different ways than we expect. And after the first show, remember I told you about Mike jamming with us and just expressing his appreciation. After the second one, let's see, third from the left in the back there, it's a US soldier named Les. And it was weird to sing to 5 people because you're playing for a full hour and you have to look at the same people over and over. So like, okay, they kind of avert their eyes after a while. Like, please don't look at me. So you can't tell. I had a difficult time gauging, like, do they like our music or not? But I walked up to Les and shook his hand, and he had tears in his eyes. And he told me, this is the best thing that's happened to me since I've been stationed in Kosovo. He stayed and waited for us to pack up all of our gear afterwards and prayed with us. And that was a blessing to us, and just real affirmation that we were there at the right time and for these specific people. And this is kind of a weird picture with all of us holding guns. But that's kind of the effect of traveling in a band with 4 other guys. So, but we had a really amazing, although busy time, and I hope to do more of these. And I'm so thankful for your prayers and encouragement on the trip. And that's it for now.